Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That is where bears live. And don't you know, 7 out of 8 TikTok women, they would agree, they'd rather see a bear in the woods than a man in the woods. It's YouTube's #1 show by a bear. That's right, your emotional support animal, people. Amy says, Bear! Good to have you here, Amy. On a great new show. Bear's still recovering from last night from the ill-fated Chat Council rigmarole that we had to go through. Oh boy, if you're not watching the Chat Council and you want to see a bear literally go nuts, you're either missing out or you're not missing out. You could either way, people. Either way. Amy's laughing at Bear. Bear's trying to laugh. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, wait a minute. You know, we should be thanking Firaxis Games out here. They came out with the new Civilization 7 game. The series has just been on the PC for like the longest time. It's like one of these long-running series. Excellent games. I mean, game of the year, year after year. This one, they've just completely just made a stink of it here, people. And I was thinking, like, okay, maybe this might be a good thing that they're turning away all these players. They used to call it a Civ crack, Amy. They used to call, hashtag one more turn. You were out there, trying to get another turn in. It's like 3 in the morning. Like, all right, I need to get to sleep. I need to get to work. I need to feed the family and everything. But one more turn. I need to, build the building or get the wonder or whatever the heck that you were doing. Fight the battle. Like, one more turn. Well, now they've actually did it where people are just like, okay, I'm never coming back to this game. And they've kind of cured people from their sickness out here of Civ crack, So I guess we've got to thank Firaxis Games for making a very buggy, awful game. People just like, I give up. I'm throwing up my hands. So maybe we should. Maybe we should. How did they forget how to make Civilization games? DEI? I don't know. Something along those lines. Oh boy, people. Oh boy. If you ever wanted to see Bear go completely stark raving mad, come on by Mondays and Tuesdays. I'll see if we continue to do this. Do the show. I'll continue to do it as long as you show up. But holy cow, man. It's been an adventure, people. Been an adventure out here. Alright, people, well, guess what? I have literally nothing as far as campaign updates go. So, once again, go check out Gary Shipman, RT Bear, Uncle E, all the good stuff out there. Go check all of them out. I don't have anything here that needs to be updated, or that they haven't told Bear. So, we're just gonna jump straight on in to the good news of the evening. And we've got, holy cow, people, we've got quite an array of news for you good people out here this evening. Let me bring you in. Thing with the thing. There we are. Let's get right to it, people. Let's get right to it here. Because we've got, coming up this weekend, it's a little bit of the doldrums of summer, a little bit. We're right before the 4th of July, so that's where, let's see, was it Jurassic Park, Superman, and the Fantastic Four is going to come out. Which, by the way, let me be a slight, ever so slight contrarian out here. Not because I'm doing it for clicks or anything. This ain't going to help Bear out at all. I saw the brand new Fantastic Four trailer that they came out with. Listen, people, I'm just gonna give you my honest opinion here. I've got nothing for Pedro Pascal or any of the other folks out there. I think Vanessa, what's-her-face, a little bit miscast, but, it looks good. It looks like a good film. I gotta say, I like the retro sort of retro-futuristic look to it. I like how they're all kind of playing off of each other, kind of as a dynamic team and everything. So it looked good to bear. We'll see whenever it comes out. We'll see the reviews and how well it does. But just based on the trailer, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I've got nothing. It's not like I'm like a long-time Fantastic Four fan or anything. And I gotta go see the movie. It's like, I don't care. No matter to me. Marvel can crash all I want. I just, hey, it looked pretty good, man. Looked pretty good. I would show it, but they would probably strike old bear here. Strike old bear. Stormy. Yeah, it was Stormy. Well, thank you, Amy. I will stay safe. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that for the thunder? I could possibly lose power any time. Join the party, Peabody. Join the party. Well, I hope you are staying safe out there. Prayers up. But yeah, we got what was called an old frog strangler here not that long ago. So yeah, I'm lucky to be here. Knock on wood. So hopefully we'll stay on. So hopefully you're with us, Peabody. Hopefully you're with us. Mr. Fantastic shouldn't have a pencil-thin mustache. I think if they're going for this sort of Desi Arnaz sort of look to it, I'm okay with it. I understand why people don't like Pedro Pascal. I understand why he may or may not want to fit in the movie. I get it, people. I get it. I'm just saying, just by the trailer itself, it looked good. I thought it looked pretty good. I don't know if I'd recommend it to anybody, but I would just say, hey, go give it an honest try. If you're interested in the movie, if you like the Marvel films, it looks good. It looks like the actual, what would they call it? First generation, first phase of Marvel. It finally it felt like that they captured a little bit of that magic back, other than just doing stupid stuff all the time. Other than, what was it, the female Silver Surfer? I liked her voice in there. I thought that was a pretty cool part of it. I understand why people wouldn't like that. I understand there's changes in there and everything. That's fine. You can have your opinion, but Bear's opinion, the trailer looked banging. I thought it looked pretty good. What the hell was that? Something. I have no idea what that was. Something banged around. Hold on 1 second here, people. Okay. Everything's still good in the cave. Everything's still good in the cave. So, anyways. But Ben looks cozy in his sweater. Hunters, oh my god. Don't say that, Peabody. Don't say that. If the power goes out, I'll use a little bit of my data to tell you guys. Well, you don't have to. We'll assume if you're not talking, then something's happened here. But yeah, if you want to, let us know. Let us know. Hey, I'm happy for anyone who gets to enjoy a new movie. I don't know if I'm going to go see it in the theaters, but it looked good. I'm just telling you, I saw the trailer. I mean, I've seen the previous ones, and I thought, some of the family dynamic in there was pretty good. But did I have? I'm sorry, I'm leaving it on this. Did I have something that had Fantastic Four in it? I probably should show that instead of this, but I must have deleted it. Gosh dang it. Always helps to have something in your back pocket. And then when you need it, you don't have it. Ah, gosh dang it. Anyways, so it looked good to me. I just saw it, a couple hours ago. I thought it looked pretty good. Go check it out. Don't go check it out. I'm just not going to join the bandwagon of, I think it's a terrible film. Superman, it doesn't look like a good film to bear. I'm just going to let you know about that. I do have a little animus against James Gunn, but just the look of it, it looks like an ordinary commercial for a product. It looks like they're just trying to sell the DC universe, and it's all bright and shiny and all this sort of stuff. It just doesn't looks generic. I guess the best way I could describe it is it looks okay and generic. Like they rounded over all the hard edges, and it's just kind of there. And hey, it's Superman, yay! So I would just say, listen, I don't know what's going to do better, but I would assume Superman would do better than Fantastic Four. But to me, just based on the trailers, I liked the Fantastic Four trailer a whole lot better than the Why they started the Superman trailer with Superman and Lois Lane just like having a couple's argument. That was just the strangest. If I were to do that, they would never let Bear do this. But if Bear were to do it, I probably would show. If we were supposed to do the same thing, Superman and Lois Lane interacting, I would have had them like on a date somewhere, at like a coffee shop or a decent restaurant or something like that. They're kind of back and forth. Maybe like what was the Billy Crystal movie? The Harry Met Sally type situation. Not with the whole thing, but the Harry Met Sally situation. They're talking, blah 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 blah. Superman like hears something or has an intuition that something's going on. A bank's been robbed. Building's on fire. A car accident, something along those lines. And he's like, okay, I gotta go. Lois, I gotta go to the bathroom real fast. And he slides off real quick and does his little thing as Superman. And Lois Lane's there. Okay. Did I get stood up by Clark Kent again? That sort of deal. And then he comes back real quick after he saved the day, and they continue on with their date or something like that. I think that would have been a great, better way to do it. I just don't think James Gunn knows like normal people. He knows odd people, strange people, weirdos, but I don't think James Gunn like knows how to write for normal wide-ranging four quadrants audience out there. I just don't think that, even though he's had success, I just don't think that he has that mindset. Anyhow, Bear has pockets, confirmed. Oh my god, I've confirmed that. I might take my wife to see Fantastic Four. It will be around our anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. I like taking her to theater to get VIP seats for our anniversary. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. I don't think it's an IMAX or anything like that. I know Superman's going to be an IMAX. The F1 movie, I'll get to this in just a second. That one is in IMAX, but there we go. LOL, Superman Harry Met Sally Superman is going to have the famous Meg Ryan scene. No, I'm just saying just them there at the... It could do that, but... Just sitting there just having a normal conversation between themselves. In the trailer, it's like... Superman, I'm gonna accuse you of these things. And Superman's like, how dare you? Shut up, Lois. Slap, slap, slap. He didn't actually do that, but it was just odd. It was weird. Why would you start your entire movie universe with Lois Lane just like grilling Superman? That's just... It's odd. You would want to see them interacting in a nice way, in a good way, in a sort of Margot Kidder, Christopher Reeves sort of just playful interaction back and forth. Why they did this, I have no idea. That's why I say James Gunn doesn't know normal people at all. Clark vanishes in a blur while Lois looks down to check her phone. There you go. She looks up and he's sitting there again looking oddly tousled. Yeah, there you go. Something along those lines. Something that would just be slice of life. Superman going to... There's a train hanging off a cliff or something like that. He goes to save it. Or building's on fire and he saves Grandma. A bad car wreck or I don't know, something along those lines. And just have it normal. He's fighting like a kaiju. Why? What the hell? This isn't Godzilla for crying out loud, but it's James Gunn. What can you do? Crying out loud. We lost power for 4 seconds, but it's back now. Well, hold on, Peabody. It could go at any time. So hang with us here as we transition over. I meant to talk about this. I got sidetracked with talking about Fantastic Four and a little bit about Superman. Again, I like the trailer. It looked good. I like the Fantastic trailer. Fantastic Four trailer. I know there's a lot of people out there, I hate it. Boo! Boo! It's like, it's just, if it's a good movie, say it's a good movie. It's not a good movie, let us all know. But the whole spiel, the whole birthday clown spiel of just hating everything, it's just... Like, it gets dull. It gets boring after a while. It's like, okay, yeah, if everything's bad, then why are you talking about it? Just say everything is bad, the end. Go watch a movie from the 1990s. Like, what are you making? What are you making videos for, time and time again, other than chasing the algorithm? Anyways, from Deadline and Anthony D'Alessandro and Nancy Tartagolin. We're gonna work on that. We've got some Italian stories coming up here, people. F1. That's the Brad Pitt, car racing movie, I suppose. That's this one right here. They've got the director from Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, doing this one, and it almost seems like it is what's the Top Gun or Tom Cruise movie? Days of Thunder. It seems like it's Days of Thunder 2. If Maverick was a sequel to Top Gun, then like Apple and who is this? Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers. It seems like they just took the easy way out and just says, okay, let's make Days of Thunder 2, and we'll put in Brad Pitt instead of Tom Cruise, and away you go. F1 to Vroom. Around the world, 115 million plus opening. Megan M3 GAN 2.0, whatever, hopes to break $20 million. When it comes to Apple Original Films, 6th wide theatrical motion picture release. F1, you might want to get out of the way, people. Get out of the way. Sources tell us that Warner Brothers released Brad Pitt PG-13 movie as a stateside pre-sales that have been heating up, gassed up, from an 88% certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes review, so apparently it's pretty good. Currently, we hear that the U.S.-Canadian pre-sales for F1 are ahead of Gladiator 2, take that Pedro Pascal, and way ahead of Brad Pitt's Bullet Train, and then 4x that of pre-COVID 2019's Ford versus Ferrari. So they're comparing against another racing film. While overseas, given the popularity of the sport, the movie is always intended to make bank for this $200 million plus. Production from Top Gun Maverick director Joseph Kosinski. With $75 million plus, they're saying F1 looks to pick up speed in the States. Sources tell Deadline that $40 to $50 million is opening. It's on par for the course. 3,800 theaters statewide. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let us see. Should F1 overperform? Not only is it a plus for the racing car genre, which is a wonky time historically at the box office, but it will be a big breakthrough for Apple Original Films. So they're putting this out in the theaters, and it'll be streaming later on Apple TV, which is largely struggled its wide theatrical releases stateside. Following its very big budget theatrical disastrous, they call it Argyle, the retrenched Brad Pitt and George Clooney Wolves and Killers of the Flower Moon. It made $158 million and it cost $200 million. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why? How did Killers of the Flower Moon cost $200 million? What? Did all that go to Leo DiCaprio? What the hell, man? When I see F1, I keep thinking of Fast and Furious. Yeah, that's... Wait, why F? Wouldn't it just be like FF1? Wasn't one of the Fast and Furious just like F in the number? What was it? I know it was like Too Fast and Too Furious was the second one. Which was a good movie, actually. I liked the second movie. Was there like a Fast 8 or something like that? It might have been. I stopped watching after the third movie. I couldn't tell you. I stopped watching after they went to Japan and did that. And I thought that was a good movie, and they should have just ended it right there with, what's his name, Jack Black? No, not Jack Black. What's his name? Lucas Black. Lucas Black. From Sling Blade. Like, yeah, that's good. We can leave it there. We don't need them, like, what was it, like, outracing a submarine, and they were in space at one point, and I don't know. They're like they're trying to rob a bank with a car. Yeah, I couldn't follow it, man. Amy says I think it's a race car movie. Yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. Oh, Warner Brothers has a hold on IMAX screens for 2 weeks on F1, and then I think it's going over to Superman, if I'm not mistaken. The movie will also play in Dolby Cinemas, PLFs, motion seats, drive-ins, and dine-ins. Man, it's everywhere. It's on airport radar, sonogram. It's everywhere. Supermarket checkouts. Oh, it's gonna be all over the place. Let's see. Here we go. Warner Brothers work closely with Apple original films on all aspects of marketing and distribution. Sources tell Deadline that when it comes to the studio's bidding on F1, they had to get some skin in the game, people. They understand that Warner Brothers chipped in for 50% of the P&A marketing. And both Apple and Warner Brothers recoup the P&A together before Warner Brothers gets a distribution fee of around 12%. So that's not a whole lot. So I guess they've got high hopes on the movie, but not having to spend like $200+ million. They only had to spend half of that, but that's interesting. They're only getting about 12% out of that. So interesting. Drive-ins. There you go, Amy. She says that seems appropriate. Very appropriate. Yeah, it is filmed for IMAX. It is. They evidently had some interesting cameras that they were able to put into the car and everything. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyways, it goes on. Megan 2.0, M3 GAN 2.0, whatever the hell. Over under $20 million. Probably it's okay, but I don't know what it's. That was the first movie. What is it? What did it cost for the? I don't see how much it cost for that movie. So we'll see. We will see. So they managed to get this one done for under $300 million, just barely. Just squeaked underneath the line there. Of course, Apple can burn $300 million and not even miss it. They could like set that on fire and just say, that was a nice fire. And then go back and make their money. Apple doesn't, it's like, they've asked Tim Cook about this and he says, hey, I just want to make good art, good films out there and everything. That's like a flash of just their like marketing budget for Apple products. So $300 million isn't working at all for them. Rain's coming down hard. Hope it doesn't hail up there in Canada. Yeah, me too. Me too, P-Money. Keep us informed here. Keep us informed of what's going on out there, man. Well, what's going on out there in outer space, people? You might be surprised. The models were right, they say at space.com. And Robert Lay, whatever. Astronomers locate the universe's missing matter in the largest cosmic structures. It was underneath the couch cushions, people. It's the last place you look. You're trying to look for your car keys, and you're looking all over the place, and where the hell are they? They're underneath the couch cushions. That's where they were. The missing matter may truly be lurking in hard-to-see threads woven across the universe, people. That's right. Let's get to it. I know that's what you come here for, is the space news. From a bear. Astronomers have discovered a vast tendril of hot gas leaking for galaxy clusters and stretching out for 23 million light years. That's pretty far, people. That's 230 times the length of our galaxy. With 10 times the mass of the Milky Way, this filament structure accounts for much of the universe's missing matter. Wow, that's where it went. The search for which has baffled scientists for decades, people. Let's see, Amy says, film $300 million, slowly burning and marketed as one of those Yule log videos people run to for their Christmas parties. I like that. I like that idea. I mean, sorta. I mean, you could do a whole lot better with $300 million other than burning it, but yeah, you know, why the heck? Why not? That would be like the new, the new, like, lock screen for people's phones or something. The missing matter doesn't refer people to dark matter. Instead, it's just ordinary matter made up of atoms composed of electrons, protons, and neutrons, which makes up the stars, planets, moons, and you and I, people. For decades, our best models of the universe have suggested that a third of matter that should be out there in the cosmos is missing, is underneath the couch. This discovery of that missing matter suggests that our best models of the universe were right all along. How about that? It could also reveal more about the cosmic web, the vast structure along which entire galaxies grew and gathered during the early epochs of our 13.8 billion year old universe. Billion? Yeah, we'll go with it. Wait a minute, what? Billion? Isn't like the Earth like 6 billion years? So it's twice the age of the Earth, the entire universe. Alright, we'll go along with it. I'm no scientist. I just read the sciencey articles, people. The aforementioned model of the cosmos, including the standard model of cosmology, have long postulated, people, that the idea that the missing matter of the universe is locked up in vast filaments of gas, stretching between the densest, pockets of space. So there you go, man. Anybody was saying, I was just saying, man, what happened to all of our universe's hot gas? Now I have my answer. There you go, man. That's what beer is here for. That's what beer is here for, man. I'm glad to solve the mysteries of the universe, people. Mysteries of the universe, people. Well, there is other news out there, other than space news. I know that's what you come to beer for, is what the heck is going on with the pork situation in New York City. Well, unfortunately, people, I've got some bad news. A Brooklyn pork store's closure after 55 years underscores a sad exodus of beloved Italian mainstays. People, we didn't leave you. You left us. You left us. After nearly 56 years as a tasty Italian hallmark in Brooklyn, the Berry Pork Store is cutting its last slice of gabagool on Saturday, June 29th. It's coming up, people. It feels like I'm losing a big part of my life, says co-owner George Ferralone told the Post of the impending closure of the beloved shop, which opened in 1969, people. But they said he had no choice. No choice but to say ciao. You didn't leave me. I left you. No, wait, I didn't. You left me. You don't want to leave. At a pork store, we know where you live. Not the pork store. They should have branched out to be a pork and chicken store. That's true. Well, actually, they got a lot of stuff here. It wasn't just pork, but I see your point. I see your point. Oh no, says Amy, pork chicken. No, no. Some of my customers are coming in devastated, they say. Oh, you guys are leaving us. Oh, no. We didn't leave you. Oh, you left us, even though you were right here in front of me. Are they referring to the changing demographics, which was once flourishing with Italian-American businesses and the clientele to match? Instead, you got this Muslim guy walking right past the pork store. Yeah, changing demographics. Changing demographics over there. Just this month, right up the street from Bari, another neighborhood hallmark, that'd be Sass Italian Records, also played its final song, opening in 1967. These days, there's just not enough customers coming into the place. He said it was exit after running Berry for the past 26 years, people. 26. Holy macaroni, people. It means a lot to me that the store has meant a lot. A lot to you people out there. Yeah, you people. We've fed a lot of families over the course of the years. Running the store has just gotten more expensive between rent, electricity, insurance, payroll tax, and so on and so forth, people. The heartbroken landlord even offered to reduce the rent to keep the store in business, but it would have still been too high. In my head, I'm saying, how much could you reduce it? 500? Would 500 do it for me? The partners also looked into selling the business, but accordingly, nobody was really interested, people. That underscores the big shift for the area. When it comes to Italian pork stores, the titular animal is more colloquial, as they tend to sell everything from sandwiches to pantry items, breadcrumbs, olives, cheese, all that stuff. Pork stores are the staple of many Italian-American communities, especially here in the Northeast, said. Man, oh man, you can't get any better than this. Entry Tony Manga Cecilia, a New Jersey influencer who highlights Italian businesses across the tri-state area. The butchers and proprietors usually know their customers on a first-name basis. Still here, power went out for a second. All right, well, there's an update from P Money there. Stay well, man. Stay well. There's your answer. They crowned a pink king during the No Kings protest. Well, there you go. That's probably why. Perhaps that's why famous faces, including the Sopranos vet Steve Sciarippa and the late Tony Sirico, were fans of Bari in particular. They have a connection to the community. When you went into the store, they knew your order. And to be honest, the quality of the items in these stores are always far superior to the biggest supermarkets. They're especially known for luscious, fresh mozzarella, along with plump, signature sausage. And the recipe is sailing to the sunset, people. I'm gonna take another win to me, they said. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, people. So anyways, there you go. There is one of the pork places in New York and Brooklyn that is just closing up shop here, people. Closing up shop. Maybe they get that new socialist mayor to, make a free pork place. No, wait, he's Muslim, so he wouldn't do that at all. So never mind. Never mind, people. So that is... There you go. Oh, that looks like some good sausage there. Looks like some really good sausage. Are you feeling safe staying at your computer? Well, I hope so, Amy. I sure hope so. Oh, you're talking to me, buddy. Never mind. Never mind, people. But I hope you were sitting down, because I've got a pretty good transition, people. I was doing this the last time, and I had a great transition, and nobody was here to see, much less hear the great transition. So I'm saved it up for today, people. I've got another great transition for you good people. We've talked about Italian food in Brooklyn, like the mama used to make, like in the old country. Well, guess what, people? Guess what? We're going all the way back in time to ancient Rome, people. Ancient Rome. Ordinary ancient Romans ate luxury meat at fast food shops, according to new research. Here from Fox and Andrea Margolis. A newly published research is providing a fascinating glimpse into how ancient Romans enjoyed their fast food, people. Shedding more light on life in antiquity, people. That's what they need on Civilization 7. They need to have a fast food building that you can build. Of course, if you build the fast food building, it would give you even more negative happiness for some reason. In a recent journal article entitled Urban Consumption of Thrusses in Early Roman City of Polita Mallorca. Whatever. Researcher Alejandro Venezuela discovered previously unknown information about how Romans consumed thrushes, a small type of bird. Oh, good God. Until now, it was assumed that thrushes were a delicacy, reserved only for the rich. But Venezuela found that these birds were actually consumed by the masses, people, by the masses. Apparently, power is out. Apparently, it is out, so good luck, sir. I hope it comes back. Hope it comes back quick here. Once again, as soon as I do a great transition, poof, nobody around. Nobody around to hear Bear's great transition. Ay, ay, ay. The proof, Venezuela said, was found in a first-century cesspit. Oh boy, the best. In Malacca, Spain, where the bones of multiple species of animals were found, the pit was once considered to be a fast food shop called a taberna. Taberna. We'll go with it. One of these things. Beer doesn't speak Italiano. P-Money is back. He says everything okay. I'm on my phone. Well, thank goodness, sir. Thank goodness. Hopefully it's not hailing up there. The key takeaway is that thrushes, once considered a luxury delicacy reserved for the Roman elite, were actually part of the everyday foodscapes in cities like Polenta. This challenges long-held assumptions and highlights how archaeological evidence can give us a direct insight into daily life, food habits, and economic strategies of ordinary people in the ancient world. At the Poleta site, archaeologists also found the remains of pigs, sheep, goats, fish, and shellfish, people, showing how varied the Roman diet was. There they are. Look at that, right there. These spaces are likely serve stews, small fried, or grilled meats, leg meats, and wine. Meals convenient for those without kitchens at home. Hey, how about that? Ancient Rome had a drive-through. You get your wine at the drive-through. I guess you could do a drive-through. You'd be in your little chariot or something like that. In terms of cooking methods used, Venezuela said thrushes were likely pan-fried instead of grilled. Frying in oil was common Roman technique for small birds, especially in urban food settings where speed and simplicity were the key. Interesting. So there you go. A little bird on a stick. Yum. Yum. That's some really nice tile work just to bury. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But there they are. There's little birds. Interesting. Small birds could be served on skewers or simple ceramic plates, he said. The fact that thrushes were sold in bundles of 10. Okay, also suggests that they were prepared in quantity, like for immediate consumption, by hand or on a simple serving ware. He said establishments like whatever the hell, and for crying out loud, whatever, primarily served working class urban populations, offering quick and affordable meals. They also stressed that Roman cooking was highly resourceful and unlike American fast food today. Urban vendors served most parts of the animal. Let's not get into that. I think we're fine. I think we get the thrust of it from Thrusses. There you go, people. So if you ever wondered what the ancient Romans ate as fast food, there you go, people. There you go. And, by the way, people, since I got you here, what a great transition beer has, because we can go from ancient Rome and their fast food carts to modern day, people. Modern day, researcher said doesn't taste like chicken. Did he? Where did it say that? Oh, okay, their flavor isn't exactly like chicken. Okay. What did these thrushes taste like? Not like chicken. Well, what did it taste like? Their taste is more compatible to other game birds, like quail or woodcock? Hey-oh. Woodcock. I've never heard. Heard of peacocks. I've heard of woodpeckers. But I've never heard of a woodcock before. Well, I have heard of woodcock before, but not as a bird, people. Not as a bird. Lean, slightly gamey, and rich, especially when pan-fried or roasted. So if you ever wanted to fry up a bird and put it on a stick for a quick and easy meal, now you know what it tastes like. Most parts. I don't know what parts they wouldn't want to touch. Probably the beak, the feet. I don't know. Going from ancient Roman food carts to modern food carts, people. That's right, I had a great transition. I still kept it too, people. From the New York Post, and Ben Coast. The best U.S. food truck for 2025 has been revealed. And New York City has a lot of work to do. In honor of National Food Truck Day on June 27th, that's Friday, Yelp has ranked the top 100 mobile kitchens in the U.S. for 2025 with Tony's Catch all the way out in Hawaii, taking the crown, and New York City lagging far behind in this culinary drag race. Review site compiled the rankings in ode to the U.S. booming Meals on Wheels scene, which represented a $1.8 billion market in 24. Mobile kitchens are bringing talented chefs to local neighborhoods where they're cooking up gourmet meals and creative new dishes at affordable prices. The result, they ask, are those fresh-made tacos, slow barbecue briskets, or handmade bao buns served on paper plates in parking lots might be as tasty as something you'd find in an upscale restaurant, people. Ooh la la! Ain't it better? Look at that view. On Kauai. Alright, man. That's pretty good there. While the idea of the best mobile kitchens is quite subjective, people, Yelp's research team, how do I get on the Yelp's research team? I need to do that. I tried to narrow things down by basing them on reviews of 58,000 restaurants in the platform's food truck category. They then rated them according to a number of factors, which noted that all the selections have passed the health score. Well, that's good. That should be like the first thing. Forget all the reviews and factors and everything. Let's just make sure that they passed the health department. Let's just do that. The result was a list of the most drool-worthy, finger-licking, lip-smacking, chef-driven food trucks that Yelpers, they're calling themselves Yelpers, are raving about, people. Overall, Hawaii provided the U.S. a de facto food truck heaven with a staggering 25 spots on the list. Holy macaroni, look at there. There's some tuna right there. Tuna. Pass the health score. And he's like, yes. All you gotta do is just pass that health department. That's it. Meanwhile, California, trailed behind with 22 of the top 100 spots. Taking the overall crown was Tony's Catch in Kauai, which boasts a 4.9 stars. It's the top overall crown, and it still couldn't get 5 stars. I wonder what that one guy, he must have pissed somebody off, and they left a bad Yelp review for them. Ooh, that looks good. There's your fried chicken right there. It's no tiny bird in ancient Rome. They know how to serve it here. Restaurant owner, we gotta do our best today. We've got Yelpers. We've got Yelpers coming. Look out. The Aloha State's mobile kitchen is known for its, Zacatella-style fish tacos? I hope I got that right. Which are based on the food at fellow, coastal hotspots, Playa Zacatella. Whatever, it's Mexico. So, wait a minute, hold on. They're in Hawaii, and they're serving, Mexican-style fish tacos. Okay. They couldn't come up with their own? They had to go all the way to Mexico? Okay. And to create this, homage, the chef lightly crisped a generous portion of, pardon me, people, fried mahi-mahi, ooh la la. So nice they named it twice. And then top it off with a cilantro lime slaw with a mild pineapple flavor. That's the only Hawaiian thing that you got on there. With a drizzle of avocado jalapeno sauce per the site. So that's not it. It's this one right up here. So that actually looks pretty good. That looks pretty gosh darn good. Also worth a mention of the ahi tuna. Oh, okay, that was what that was. Okay, ahi tuna. Let's try this again, beer. The ahi tuna tostadas. Do I get a pat on the back for that? This is a professional show, people. I tried it and I got it. Featuring Cajun seared fish, so fresh that it melts in your mouth like a butter. I've been thinking about these tacos for 2 years. Holy cow. Said a Yelper out there. And they did not disappoint. They did not disappoint. That does not look like that at all. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I am patting myself on the back for that one. Slow clap, yes. Here we go. Thank you. You listen. You try saying ahi tuna tostadas, right? I've been at it for 46 minutes here, people. That's professional, people. Following close behind was Jim's Steakhouse in Austin, Texas. With only 4.9 stars. How dare they? Named after the grandfather owner of Brad Yerkes. His grandpa reportedly ran a Texas barbecue joint in the 1970s. Let me take a drink on this one. Holy cow. A golf clap. I'll take a golf clap. Oh, you made the birdie. You made the birdie. Did they pass the health code? Well, I would assume so. I hope so. According to Yelp, Brad arrives at 7:30 a.m. to load choice Angus brisket into his smoker right behind his truck for a 12-hour bask. Holy moly. All to achieve the smokiness and tenderness Yelpers rave about. I don't know about the rest of you. Listen, I don't mind brisket. Brisket's fine, especially if you cook it really well, but I've never been like a huge brisket fan. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but if I had the choice between like brisket or ribs, I would go with ribs every single time. If I had the choice between brisket or maybe like a pulled pork, I'd probably go with the pork. Again, I don't mind it as long as it's like part of, like it's a piece of all the meal, like if you're getting chicken and other stuff with it. Yeah, I think it's fine. But just doing brisket on its own, like unless you get it like freshly cut, it always seems to be like dry for beer. You always got to put a bunch of sauce on it to get it to work. Where am I? Oh, here we go. Jim is pushing Stellar Meats and other eats out of its food truck. Gushed a Yelper out there with actual smokehouse behind it. Everything's fresh and legit. They recommend their bomb mac and cheese sriracha slaw. Do I even need to suggest bacon jam? Yes, you do. You should. Multiple times. Rounding out the top three were Taco Libre and Kauai, JoJo's Hot Chicken in San Jose, and La Hallucina in Santa Nella, California. Unfortunately, New York City didn't even come close. Failed to secure a spot. Let's check it out. Let's see if there's one in Florida here. Let's see. Hawaii, Texas, Hawaii, California, Utah, Texas. Here we go. Mike's Barbecue 101 on the 101 in Key Largo, Florida. That's a ways away. That's all the way across the state for beer. That would be probably a 9-hour drive for beer. That's a long drive for old beer. Even though Key Largo is one of the early keys, that is probably 10-hour. Whew. That'd be a long drive, people. That'd be a long drive. Let's see. California, Alaska, California, Hawaii, Oregon, Hawaii. Here we go. Reggae Surf Cafe in St. Augustine, Florida. That's a little bit closer. That's only like a 4 or 5 hour drive for beer. Gotta go all the way across the state, people. A lot of people don't know it's a peninsula, so I gotta go across the state first and then down the state. So it takes me a long time to get. I can't drive through the Gulf of America, people. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we got two. We got two here in Florida. So Amy, head on over to Reggae Surf Cafe in St. Augustine, Florida. Tell them Bear sent you. Tell them Bear sent you. Wonder what music he's listening to, not paying attention to his stove getting on fire. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was, that's not slow roasted right there. Metal, I would assume. I don't know, maybe some Frank Sinatra. I have no idea. None whatsoever, but yeah, there's some flames going on there for a barbecue joint. Not really sure what you would flame up like that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to flambe something, like for a dessert? Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea what he's trying to do there, honestly. Maybe they just wanted a good picture. They says, hey, let's get some flames in here and just, light it on fire real quick. There we go. There we go. Superman has to cut short his date with Lois Lane because in the back kitchen they set fire to everything. He's got to go back there and put it all out. There you go. There's our reimagined trailer for the Superman movie that Bear has in his head. There you go, people. There you go. But I did not forget about you people because I know you come here for the fine dining experience. And I just got that right here for you at Walt Disney World. That's right, people. Walt Disney World Resort's new, quote, sophisticated restaurant. It's going to require a dress code, people. So no shirt, no shoes, no service, people. Can't be looking like a bum if you're gonna go to this fancy pants Walt Disney Resorts restaurant here. I'm from Pillar Arrayas at Fox Business. Our new steakhouse is coming to Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin. It's going to require guests to change out of their typical resort attire. Yes, Amy, dress code for tired tourists. Yes, indeed. Make sure you pack an extra bag with a change of clothes. You're gonna need to pay an extra ticket for that extra bag to get into the park. But there you go. Dolphin steaks. Let's find out. Let's find out here. Bourbon Steak by Michael Mina started accepting reservations last week. Ooh, maybe I can get my reservation in. And its website made clear that guests may need to change. They spent the day at the park. This restaurant is one of our signature dining experiences, the website read. I guess they're expected to dress accordingly in attire that respects the restaurant's sophisticated and upscale aesthetic. Clothing, rather. People, you need to have clean, neat, and it better be in good condition, free from offensive language and or graphics, and by God, there better not be any swimwear in there, because they're going to kick your butt out of there. The newest celebrity chef restaurant will join 23 other restaurants and lounges on the property, according to a press release. The earliest reservation currently available to book is tomorrow, July 26th. Ooh. So no MAGA hat. No, not at all. God, no. No. Not at all. Not even in the park, people. You can't even wear that in the park. God forbid. Looks nice. Looks like a nice place. The Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin continues to distinguish itself with its food and beverage program. Beverage program? You mean drinks? I said Sean Varney, area general manager of the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin, said in an April press release, welcoming Chef Mina to our culinary offerings continues to push us forward in an effort to provide guests heightening dining experiences. Ooh. They're going to have premium cuts of beef and seafood, So maybe dolphin. Maybe. I guess at the new restaurants we'll be able to enjoy decadent signature desserts accented by world-class beverage offerings. Ooh! Alright, a menu with prices for the restaurant is not yet available. That's what I want to go check that out. I want to see what the prices were. So, if you happen to be in Orlando, if you happen to be going to Walt Disney World, stop on by the Dolphin and Swan. Go check out this Fancy Pants restaurant. There you go. Yes, only fancy hats. And fancy pants, too. Don't forget about that. Their strong commitment to the culinary experience aligns perfectly with our vision. At the MENA Group, yada yada yada, whatever, blah blah blah. So I don't get to check out the menu? Oh, I wanted to check it out. Let's see if it does it. Nope. God dang it. I was hoping to, let's see. Will it do it? Nope, not. I don't need it. God dang it. God dang it. Alright. Shoot. I was hoping to check it out, man. So only heart t-shirts, like my I Heart Death Santa shirt. Yeah, that'll definitely get you thrown out. That will definitely get you thrown. I'm trying to find. Okay, what was the name of it? Bourbon Steak. Let's see if we can. Let me see if I can look that up here, people. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do that here. Let's search. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see our... Wow, there is your fancy pants drink. Alright. Oh, there's more. There's like a whole bunch. I did not know that. Okay, so it's like a chain, I guess. A chain. What the heck is going on there? The heck is that? I see it's a steak, but what is that behind it? I don't know. Alright, where is the menu at? I need to see this menu. What the heck is going on with that fish? That's an interesting fish. Okay, alright. Well, let's see. Where would the menu be? This should be easy. Where's the menu for your freaking... Okay, yes, okay. Cities. Okay, maybe you gotta click on the city. Let's see. Okay, Orlando. Here we are in Orlando. Alright, I can do reservations. Yeah, that's the Walt Disney Swan and Dolphin. Let's see. Can I put in a reservation? Let's put in a reservation for me and Amy. Let's do it. Let's do it on Friday, Amy. Let's do that at 9 p.m. There's no availability. Sorry, Amy. They wouldn't let me in anyways because I don't have a shirt or pants to wear. Gosh dang it. I just wanted to see a menu. That's all. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, yay. Let's see. Maybe we can try it. I don't know. Let's just do Miami. Let's see what happens there. Can I... Here we go. Alright, this wouldn't be the exact one, but let's check it out. Let's see how much you would be spending at a steak at a fancy pants restaurant like this. A paper thing in the drink. It's not one of those soggy straws in it. Oh gosh, I hope not. I hate those. Terrible. Why would they do that? Just give me a plastic straw. Wear a Doge dog face tie with the t-shirt if you need to dress it up a little. There we go. Alright, the ice cold shellfish tower, $212. Woo! You get 6 shrimp. Pardon me, 6 oysters, 4 shrimp. You get half a lobster and half a king crab. Not bad. Alright, where is our... Well, let's take a look. Appetizers, let's see. Let's see what we want here. Let's build ourselves a meal here, people. We're gonna skip the shellfish tower. I can't afford that. Can't afford a la carte either. Alright, let's see. Appetizers. Michael's tuna tartare. Not bad. Caviar. I wonder what the M stands for. What is the M? Does it tell us? Oh, it's a signature. Michael's signature. Ooh la la. So, Michael's tuna tartare. Prime beef stroganoff. Hand-cut prime steak tartare. That's a signature, people. There we go. Roasted bone marrow, pan-seared Hudson Valley foie gras. Spicy beef lettuce cups. Okay. Half a pound crab is $100. Yep. There you go. There you go. But you get some mayo with it. Yay. Yay. Let's see. Here's a $25 salad. Kale salad? We can go with the kale salad. We can go with the classic chopped wedge. Can't do it because I can't do blue cheese, but sounds delicious. Or buttermilk dressing. Might as well go with the classic. You're at a fancy pants restaurant here. You might as well go with that. Well, salad for me and water, says Peabody. Have I told you people about Bear's just brilliant idea that he had the other day about Caesar salad? I was thinking about this the other day. We finally made it. It's delicious. It is a chicken, okay, chicken, Caesar. Do they even have chicken? No, they don't even have chicken in this one. It's just lettuce. Does it have croutons? I don't even know if it has croutons. So, okay. All right. It was chicken, right? Chicken Caesar salad. Chicken, lettuce, the Caesar dressing, right? Okay. And then you put it on a bun, right? Okay. So that is the croutons, right? So it's a chicken Caesar salad sandwich, people. That's right. You heard it. Heard it here first from Bear. As I told you earlier. Delicious, man. It's like eating a chicken. It's eating like a Caesar salad, but in sandwich form. It's terrific. All right, let's go with the signatures here, people. Making me hungry here. Maine lobster pot pie, $130. Holy cow. Austrian Wagyu pastrami sliced short rib. Wow. $87. You get some potatoes and Thousand Island Hollandaise sauce with it. Okay. Roasted half chicken is only $45. That's a steal, people. Miso glazed a sea bass. I'm not coming to a steakhouse for sea bass. All right, prime cuts here, people. You only get a an 8-ounce rib cap. Not even the rib eye. Okay, this isn't the rib eye. Okay, this is the rib cap. This is the fatty portion of the rib eye. You don't even get the rib eye. You get the fat cap for $105. Holy cow. Filet mignon, $66. New York strip, $75. Skirt, steak, that's not a bad price for $61. Let's see. You finally get your bone-in ribeye for the low. You might as well just do the bone-in ribeye. I don't know why you would do the cap. Just get the 8 ounces versus 22. You go ahead and spend the $35. Get the bone in. Take the bone. You can take the bone with you and walk through the park. Like whack people on the head with the bone. Get the hell out of the way. I need to go to my ride. Where'd you get that bone from? Ah! Why are you so fancily dressed? Ah! I would do that. Japanese Wagyu, 8 ounces. You only get 8 ounces, $215. Woo! Whew. Well, you might as well put a half a Maine lobster with it, some jumbo shrimp, some cream cab, some foie gras, bone marrow, blue cheese crust, interesting, truffle butter. They charge you for the sauce? Oh, for crying out loud. If I was spending $105 on an 8-ounce rib cap, you better give me some freaking sauce, man. I mean, hopefully you don't need it, but mayonnaise, steak sauce, creamy horseradish. Red wine Jill. I like that one. A little chimichurri. All right, let's see. $20. So if you want something on the side, like some broccoli, $20. Cream spinach, $20. Asparagus. Ugh, the devil's vegetable. You better pay me $20 to eat that. Or you get 3 of them for $50. Oh boy. Potato puree, black truffle mac and cheese. You might as well. If you're gonna be paying $20, you might as well go for the black truffle mac and cheese. I couldn't have it. They're charging you $20 for a baked potato. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. How much do they charge for the water? Let's see. Not bad beer. I would be tempted. Yeah. All right. Let's see what the I'm just going to go to bar. I don't know if it would be in cocktails or what. Let's just see the bar. All right, here's the bar menu. Salmon popper. Oh, okay. We're looking for. Oh, that's it. This is just what you can order at the bar here. $50 for a smash burger. $50 for a smash burger. I don't care if it's Wagyu. Holy crap! $50? $55 for a pastrami sandwich. Good God. I need a drink after that. Holy cow. Holy cow. Newsflash, a bear ran through Disney Park yesterday, hitting people with a bone that he got from a ribeye in a fancy pants restaurant. Yes, there you go. I might as well get the salmon poppers, right? Might as well get that. Alright, I'm trying to find how much just straight water is. Alright, let's see. Holy cow, look, it goes on for 39 pages. Can I just jump to where the water is? Let's just see the signature cocktails. Let's just see what that is. Melinda's Mule. Assuming like a Moscow Mule. $18. Holy cow, man. Monks on strike? I have no idea. Endless summer. This is the new thing, people. The espresso martini. Why? Why would you want to get so slobbered drunk but yet awake? I have no idea. None whatsoever. Smoked Japanese A5 Old Fashioned. A5 tallow washed Jefferson's Reserve. So they're putting Japanese A5 beef tallow in your Old Fashioned? Served on a large rock smoked table side. The large rock? You're going to smoke a large rock. Okay, interesting. How much is just the regular... I just want a freaking regular martini. That's it. I don't need anything crazy. Non-alcoholic, how dare you? Doesn't even give me a martini. For crying out loud. Anyways, I don't know, Peabody. Let's just say $12. Let's just say $12. I hope fries come with that $55 sandwich. I hope something comes with it for sure. Alright, let's check out the desserts. While we're here, what the hell, people? You get a cheesecake for $18. Woo! A key lime pie, it better be the entire pie. Better not be just like a little sliver for $18. Crying out loud. Brown butter cake for $22. The Bourbon Steak Chocolate Bar. Milk chocolate, peanut butter ganache, and cocoa nibs for $19. Or you get a Bourbon Steak Classic. Or beignets. $25. Or you get ice cream or sorbet for $13. Wow, they are really, really big on that. So make sure you bring your bank account with you when you go to the Walt Disney Resort's Bourbon Steak, the old Swan and Dolphin in Walt Disney World. Guests of the resort will still receive Disney benefits, such as early theme park entry and complimentary transportation, people. So not only do you gotta pay $55 for your smash burger that may or may not come with french fries, I guess you still have to... I don't know if the resort makes you purchase a ticket to the theme park or not. I've never done that. So I would assume you wouldn't have to, but man, that's another $100 right there. So if you're already going to the theme park, one person here from Florida, $100, then you're paying $55 for a friggin' smash burger. Whew! Hoo-wee, people. Hoo-wee. Well, there you go, people. There is your fancy pants, sophisticated restaurant of the day, people. If you were curious out there, people. Yes, indeed. All right, well, what a great show that we were able to put on for you here today. B-Money was able to stick with us through rain, sleet, snow, hail, wind, forest fires, all the good stuff. Thank you, P-Money. Thank you so much for keeping beer company. Amy as well. By the way, first off, let me ask, are they still doing Drawn and Quartered? Number one. And number two, are they doing one tonight or not? Last one that I saw Went on for like 5 hours, and Mike was just completely ignoring the chat. So I don't know. I have no idea. I survived the show, says Peewee. That is, you need to have a T-shirt. I survived Comic Bear Merely Live Show, 2025. There you go. So, anyways, I want to thank Peabody, Amy, and Melissa, of course, as we always do, our Russian bots and lurkers out there. We've got our show coming up on Saturday. Hopefully you'll check that out. And hopefully, I just got done working on it. The Kev Sharp, where is it here? The Kevin Sharp beer picture that Bear got a little while back. Whoops, that's not it. That's not it either. There we go. The Kevin Sharp, did I take it off? Oh, for crying out loud. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Well, I guess you'll just have to find out when Bear does, hopefully, his box open, coming up, hopefully, on Friday. So you'll be able to see that in beautiful HDR. I had 3 cameras running. So we'll do that. I might even do a short. So we'll see. We will see about that. See, there you go, Peabody. Bear ends his show, and then the sun comes out. The birds are chirping. All is well in the universe, people. That's what Bear does. That's what Bear is doing here, people. Oh, exciting, says Amy. I sure hope so. I had fun making the video. Like I said, 3 different camera angles, so yeah, it's going to look good. It looks really good in HDR, so I hope you people get to enjoy it as much as Bear does. Yes, indeed. All right, no news on Drawn and Quartered, so I'm going to assume no DNQ tonight. All right, well, there you go, people. There you go. What another great show we were able to do for you here. But you know what? All this talk about dolphin steaks, it's making Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, grrr!